everybody, welcome to your Wave Group. This is Followers Week 6, the recap of Sunday's message if you guys weren't there. We were talking about what it really looks like to follow someone and really what it looks like to follow Jesus Christ. There's a lot of different ideas right now about what it looks like to follow someone or what following looks like, and we just wanted to take this series and look at the character of Peter in the Bible, who was a Galilean, a fisherman who followed Jesus, and he has these amazing stories. And they give us some amazing truth about what following really looks like. And so this week's message, if you missed it, is really about how difficult it is to fail someone that you're following. All of us have had stories, times in our life where we truly look up to someone, we truly value them, and there's nothing we want more than to please them, than to do what they say and meet their expectations. And we've had times in our life, at least I have, I shared a couple on Sunday, of when I failed and let someone down or let a team down or let my boss down. And it's very difficult. And failure can really stop us in our tracks, can make us really give up and stop following. But when we're following Christ, we need to know and we need to understand that when we fail, that doesn't disqualify us from following. Actually, real followers keep on following even after they fail. And when you've made a decision to follow Christ, I'm going to say that there's a 100% guarantee that you're going to fail, that you're not going to do it perfectly, that you're going to mess up, and that you're going to feel like you've really let God down, like He's really disappointed with you, and that He may disqualify you, because that's what happens a lot of times when we fail people. But when you follow Christ, His purpose is so much greater. It's so much better. And when we fail, He doesn't discard us and disqualify us and take us and say, you're no good anymore. You disappointed me. You let me down. He actually does the opposite. He uses the failure to help us build our faith. It actually turns into something that is beautiful. And Jesus, in the story, in all of the Gospels or the accounts of His life, he has this final story with Peter where Peter really failed. And his answer and his teaching point as he gets to the end of the story after Peter's failed is essentially the same thing it was at the beginning when he first met Peter 3 years earlier, and that is, keep following me. Keep on following me. Just because you failed doesn't mean that you stop. And actually, I want you to see that failure as a chance for growth, as an opportunity for growth. And so, failing has a role in our life, and we see it throughout our regular interactions. And God wants us to know that when we fail, He's not going to give up on us, and that He's still going to look to us to do the same things that He's asked us to do. And when we fail, it's a chance to transfer our faith from really trusting in us, which is what we do. It's just kind of our nature. We want to believe in ourselves. We want to depend on ourselves. We want to impress ourselves. And Jesus puts these tasks in our hands. He knows we're going to fail, but His purpose is that our faith increases so that we keep on following through the failure. And you see that in the stories, and you're going to read some passages that outline that and have some great conversations. So real followers keep on following even after they fail. Have a great Wave Group.